FCS parents, hope you guys have had a great week. I want to start off this week talking about something that you guys are probably already aware of, and that is the end of California's school mask mandate. That is actually going to end on March 12th. It's a little weird, I know it's on a Saturday, but the first day that it affects us here at Fairfield Christian School will be March 14th. On that day, masks will be optional here on campus, both inside and outside. Now, I imagine the majority of students will probably not be wearing masks, but there may be a contingent of students that still would like to wear masks. As parents, some of you may still want your child to wear masks, and that is perfectly fine. Students will still be allowed to wear masks here on campus. In fact, parents, if you would like your child to continue wearing a mask, please make sure you let the office and that student's homeroom know that you would still like your student to wear a mask. There are still students with respiratory problems, still students that have immunodeficiency issues, and COVID isn't gone. Let me make that clear. COVID is not gone. The numbers look good, and at this point, we feel comfortable, the state especially, and the CDC, feel comfortable about removing the mask mandate. So we're following what the state is saying in that, and masks will not be required on March 14th. Having said that, our other mitigation techniques are still going to be in place. We'll still be asking the screening questions when students are dropped off. Parents, if your child is sick, please continue to keep your child home. That should be COVID or a non-COVID period. If your child is sick, keep them home. If your child has any symptoms of either COVID, the flu, a cold, anything, your child should stay home. If they're sick, they should not be at school. If they start showing symptoms at school, we're going to call and send them home. We want people here on campus to be as safe and healthy as possible, and that means making sure that if a student is sick, they're at home and not at school. But I know that's good news for many of you. March 14th, masks are optional on campus. All right, a few other things to talk about today. First of all, preferred re-enrollment has ended. We're now in open enrollments, which means anybody can apply here at Fairfield Christian School, and we've got a number of families that are interviewing. In fact, I've got a lot of interviews this week and next week for prospective new families. But thank you to everyone that has re-enrolled, especially during preferred re-enrollment period. We're way ahead of the curve right now. Our numbers looking really great. We had more re-enrollments by this time of the year than we usually do at this time of the year. So that's fantastic. It genuinely helps us out in terms of our planning for next school year. And obviously, the last 2 years have been just different with all the COVID stuff going on. School, we had to make a lot of adjustments in the things we do. And my hope is that by next year we start to get things back to normal, that we can start to plan a few more events, have a few more things going on here on campus. And it looks like we're trending in that direction. So I'm hopeful and I'm excited for next school year. And again, your re-enrollments, especially doing that early, helps us plan for all those things taking place for next school year. And I'm excited to see what God is going to do through open enrollment over the next few weeks and months. All right, we do have an event coming up. Not really an event, but something for the students coming up next week, and that is Picture Day. Picture Day is Thursday, March 10th. So on that day, dress code is relaxed on that day. Not that it's wiped out, it's relaxed. They don't have to wear their navy blue or gray or white polo shirts. They can wear other things as long as they're looking nice, and they can have those clothes for Picture Day on Thursday, March 10th. So make sure your child looks their best. It'll be a fun day as everybody cycles through and gets their picture taken. That's always a fun day on Picture Day. This week on campus, we've had Reading Week on the elementary side of campus all week long. I know the kids enjoy it. It gets a little crazy sometimes. When the kids get out of their normal routine, things get a little nutty. I'm sure as parents you realize that as well. When they're in the routine, things are great. Sometimes when they get out of routine, things get a little crazy, and it's the same thing here at school. But the kids have enjoyed it. Obviously, we're emphasizing reading. I've heard a lot of good reports of things going on the elementary side, so I'm excited about that. I love it when kids read. I know I've talked about it in Thursday Thoughts before, about parents making sure you're encouraging reading all the time. Read with your students. That goes for elementary or high school students. Read with your kids. Encourage reading all the time. They will tend to read more if they see you reading more. We need to have more readers in our community and our society. I think it would make for a better community overall. So let's get reading. It's the number one way we learn throughout our life is reading. So we definitely want to encourage that. All right. Tomorrow is the end of the third quarter. Man, this third quarter has gone by so fast. At times it seems like it's been dragging along, but now that we're here, it's like, whoa, where did the third quarter go? And now we have, after this week, 9 weeks of instruction. 9 weeks of instruction left. That's it. Now that does not count Easter break, the few days at the end of the school year. Overall, there's like 11 weeks left, but 9 weeks of instruction. That's it. and then we're done with this school year. So I've been talking to the students, especially some of those high school students. It's time to get serious at this point. If you've been slacking lately, now's the time to really hit the books hard. That goes for all students across campus. We're making decisions about various things. We're trying to wrap things up for the year, and as teachers and as students, we've only got 9 weeks left to finish everything. Not a lot of time left. So again, I'm excited for this school year and everything that's taking place and is going to take place this year. I'm also excited, looking forward to next school year and all the things God is going to do there. So lots of stuff going on. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. As things loosen up, we hope to have more things taking place on campus, and hopefully during those types of things, I'll get a chance to see more of you a little more frequently. Other than that, hope you guys have a great week. God bless.